good evening, and welcome back to my channel, Positivity in Motion. I am Victoria, and I share tips with you that I hope help kickstart you into having a fantastic week. Now, this particular month, I've committed to a 30-day challenge, and this is day 4, and I'm so excited. I am on here a little earlier tonight than what I was last night, so kudos to that I'm still here. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave comments for me because I'm looking for topics and subjects to cover, things that I hope would interest you, not just what I think you want to hear about or you want me to talk about. And don't be afraid to put your suggestions in because I'm very open. So, we've been talking about for the past several days planning a holiday gathering. And we've covered how you make the plan to approach your event, brainstorming ideas. And then we talked about preparing an action plan last night. With 23 days left for Christmas, I think it's time we move just a little bit faster. Time to celebrate. Because a lot of times people want to get their party going out early in the month. So the latter part of the month, they have time to do more shopping and organize themselves at home, gifts for kids, family, and friends. And you don't want that to impact your ability to have a fantastic event. So let's get moving. Now, tonight we're going to talk about all the steps you need to do for this event, what you should include to be ready to get going and have a successful celebration, whatever that might be, whether it's in the office, whether it's at home, girlfriends, a general party, family, or friends. All of these strategies work. And it doesn't just have to be the holiday time, it can be any time. This strategy can work year round. So here we go. You already should have prepared your schedule and you should have already made an action plan. We'll cover some more of that in here tonight, but just a little. Now you need to prepare your schedule because you are ready to get moving on what you're going to do. You need to create a timeline for the event, including the steps, the start of activities, meal times, cleanup, etc. So, we talked about setting a budget. It's important that you set that budget and determine how much you can spend on the event. And this would include your venue, your food, decorations, and any other expenses that you know you're going to have. And remember, it is a budget. You want to set it and you want to stick within that budget range. You do not want to go over your budget. It might happen occasionally, especially if you're new to this, but that budget is very important. Now, you got to choose your date and time. You need to select a date that works for you and your guests. You need to consider conflicts this time of the year with other events and holiday schedules. Select your venue. You need to decide whether you're going to host the event in your home, which I think is very personal. Are you going to have it at a rented venue or outdoors, depending upon where you live? Even here, it's getting a little chilly. You want to ensure the space is suitable for the number of guests. For the number of guests you've invited, you want to make sure the space is suitable. After that, you want to create your guest list. This is the exciting part. You need to make a list of the people you want to invite. You need to consider the capacity of your chosen venue when finalizing your list. You know, you may have some guest members that you want to invite that have special needs, but that the facility that you're having don't have accommodations. You might want to consider that, and you may even want to discuss that with them, in the invitation process. So once you create your guest list, you want to send those invitations out. Send them out well in advance. Now, we're cutting it close, We're cutting it close right now. If your event is coming up next week or even the week after, but you can still send them out. You can do this through traditional mail, you can send an email, or you can do it on social media. Email and social media, I don't think you have to worry about things getting lost in the mail. And that would be a direct opportunity to let the people know when the event is occurring versus a traditional mail invitation, particularly if the celebration is this month. But if your celebration is for New Year's, that would not, this would be an okay time to go ahead and send it out through the mail. And then you want to plan your menu. Decide on the food and beverages you will serve. Consider dietary restrictions of your guests. And then you want to kind of make things in preference of your guests, but that's not the total picture. We always want to do things considering others, but hey, it's your celebration and you get to choose what you want to put in the menu while still trying to consider dietary restrictions for some people. Organizing decorations. Think about how you want to decorate the venue. Choose a theme, and remember we said you need to pick your color theme as well, and gather the necessary decorations to create a festive atmosphere. Oh, I'm getting excited already. And then plan activities or entertainment. You can't just go willy-nilly, invite people to come over and think everything's going to work out. You need some sort of plan on the activities or the entertainment. You need to consider whether you're going to include games, music, or other activities to keep the guests engaged. Because remember, we want to win at the end. And then coordinate help. We already talked about that. Whether if you're doing it in the office help, if you're doing it private at home, whether it's your spouse, partner, or kids, you need to coordinate help. Friends and family can help you set up. They can do serving as well as clean up. Do not forget about the cleanup. And delegate tasks to make the process a lot smoother. Prepare that schedule. Create a timeline of events, even for the day, what you're going to do. If you're going to do something in the morning, get your nails done, get a massage, whatever you're going to do, it needs to be planned in the timeline. And if you're starting at 7, let's say you say at 5 o'clock, you heat this, you do that, you do the other. If it's ambiance, you light the candles at this time. Yes, I am saying that it needs to be that specific. You have to prepare that schedule. Now, I'm not saying that you won't have some concerns, because remember we talked about contingencies, a contingency plan last night. So you do have to consider that as well, but you need that schedule. Confirm the details. A few days before the event, confirm any reservations or arrangements such as catering or rentals. You need to do that. Do not just assume that you've paid your deposit or you paid the money and everything is a go, because we are dealing with people here. And at this time of the year, it might very well not be. So a few days before the event, you do want to confirm that. And after that, you are ready to go. You are ready to go. I say you get to that event and you enjoy the event. On that day, make sure to have fun, engage with your guests, and enjoy the celebration. What I tell myself at that time is, hey, you've done the best that you can. It is time to celebrate. Whatever happens, happens. Let's get going, because I want to have a good time too. After that, you want to make sure that you have post-event cleanup. After the event, take time to clean up and evaluate what went well and what could be improved for the next time. That's very important. If everything went according to plan, hey, you're an expert. And if not, you just know what to do next time, maybe a little better. Now, these are just the main steps that you need to organize to have a successful and enjoyable holiday event. Following these steps can get you there. Now, Go and have some fun. Stay positive. Get excited. Create memories. Take lots of pictures. And even after the event, I like to share those pictures with my guests. If you have their email information or Facebook or whatever, you can share those pictures so they can go in and enjoy them as well. It's all left up to you. We've talked quite a bit. I think you're ready. So just go do it. This is Positivity in Motion. I'm Victoria signing out. Bye and have a fantastic evening. This is day 4.